Revisions on Junior Form Topic. Unit 1, Law of Indices. In this video, I would like to have a short review on the law of index. Before that, one of the important concepts you need to know is what is the measurable of these notations. A to the power n. That means there are n times of a. Multiply them together. If you remember these notations, then you may ignore all the law of index, the properties, because you can use this simple idea to tackle all the DSE Paper 1 Section A questions. I want to illustrate the concept by using this example. We need to simplify this term. So, step 1. What is the measurable to the power 3? If you do not remember the properties of the law of index, you can think about the basic idea of the law of index. We have 3 terms, multiply them together, xy to the power -2. So you can rearrange the order. That means in the numerator, we have 3x, multiply them together. So we have x times x times x. So that means x to the power 3. And then remain. Okay, second technique of simplifying the law of indexes. How can we handle the negative index? We have a shortcut method. If you want to change the negative index to a positive, then if the term is in the numerator, you can put it in the denominator, then this negative will become positive. If the negative index is on the denominator, you can put it into the numerator, then the index will become positive. So this is one of the shortcut method. I can change to y to the power 4 times y squared times y squared times y squared. What is the measurable y to the power 4? There are 4y, multiply them together, times 2y and y times y times y times y times y times y. So that I know there are 10y, multiply them together. So y to the power 10, x to the power 3. 咁呢度咧，我都想咧，即係好簡單去用廣東話咧去講多次呢一條。其實有時咧，你覺得 law of index 好難嘅時候咧，我自己覺得咧，如果你最主要記得咧乜嘢叫做 to the power 3，即係代表有3個呢 term 自乘，1、2、3。乘嘅時候，我哋可以 rearrange the order。咁所以咧，我哋可以將呢3個 x 相乘。咁 x 乘 x 乘 x 會變咗 x 3次啦。咁剩翻嗰係 y 嘅 to the power -2 times y to the power -2 times y to the power -2。如果呢個係呢一個 term 係 negative index， 嗱記住啊，淨係得呢個 term 就唔關呢啲事啊。你想將佢變做 positive 好簡單，如果分子你擺落分母，佢就會變咗做正數。相反，如果下次嗰個 negative index 喺分母，你擺翻上分子就變翻啦。咁所以咧，當你擺到嚟呢度嘅時候，你就發現到啦，底下有4個 y 相乘，再乘2個，再乘2個，再乘2個 ，total 就有10個。咁亦係你以前背開嗰個啦。am to the time an，we can add them together. So they are equal to 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. But the basic idea is come from the definition of law of index. So I hope you can use the simple way to solve these problems. Sometimes you do not remember how to distribute this 3 into the bracket. Sometimes you will add them together and then get the incorrect answer. If you remember the law of index, that's fine. But sometimes you do not remember. Go back to the basic idea. You can solve it. One more example, DSC 13. Simplify this term. X to the power 20 times y to the power 13 over x to the power 5 times y to the power 6. And how can we simplify it? Maybe you can think about the question like this. This time you need to do the simplifications. I know we can cancel out some x, but how? In your mind, what is the meaning about x to the power 20? That means there are 20x, multiply them together. And then there are 13y, multiply them together. And then there are 6. And then there are 5. So by the method of eliminations, I can cross out 5x and then 6y. The values of x remain as 15. Remember, on the denominator or numerator. 記住分清楚究竟你約完之後仲剩嗰啲係喺分子定分母，好明顯係分子。So x to the power 15. How about y? I cross out 6, so remain some y on the denominator and numerator so that you can, if we have 13 and then cross out 6, so subtractions. There are 7y here. Question 2, same idea. First of all, maybe you can handle the negative index first. My technique is change to the numerator. Remember, this n to the power 8 is still on the numerator. Okay, change to the denominator, you can simplify it. Okay, there are n, 8y, multiply them together, 8n, multiply them together, and then there are 3. So, cross them out. And remember, in exam, you can skip this step, okay? But in your mind, you know I cross out 3, remain 5 here. Okay, so the answer is n to the power 5 over n to the power 12. In exam, maybe you need to write down there, or you can skip this step directly. Okay, you can cross out 3, so remain 5. Okay, the last questions, the last demonstrations. Maybe in DSC you can also see this kind of question. This is one of the typical. With you need to simplify this term, and then you also need to handle the negative index. So what can we do? Normally, step 1, I will cancel all the bracket first. This is my step, my first step. In your mind, think about the definitions. There are 6 m to the power 5 multiplied together. So there are 30. And then time n to the power negative 2 times n to the power negative 2. There are 6 n to the power negative 2, multiply them together. So remain m to the power 4, n to the power negative 13. Okay, second step. Step 1, cancel a bracket. Second step, handle the negative index. So we arrange the order. We arrange the index in the denominator and numerator. So n squared times n squared, there are 6, so that I know that simplify them, which is equal to n to the power 12 times n to the power 3. Some step you can skip it because so last step, do the cancellations. I know there are 3n on the numerator and 12n, as 12n multiplied together is on the denominator. So cross them out, remain 9n in the numerator. Same idea, cross out 4, remain 26 in the denominator. Numerator. So this is the final answer. I hope this short video can help you to have a more concept on the law of index. But remember, back to the basic idea, if you do not remember the law of index, just think about the simple definition and then you can simplify it.